circuit board. Okay, so we have a components like your processor, RAM, hard disk, your graphic cards. Okay, in either it is internal to the cabinet or it is external to the cabinet, but everything is connected to motherboard only. Is connected to motherboard only. Okay, so we'll see. So motherboard, it is look like this one. If you can take, any motherboard. This is the processor. Second, I need a one very close picture. You see, this is the processor where processor will go. This is Amazon, but that is not clear picture. It is. There's so many things on it. This is good picture actually. This is good picture. No, color because this colors it is. This is the processor slot. Here we put a processor here. These are RAM slots. The 4 RAMs are there. The 4 RAMs we can able to insert it. 4 RAM slot is possible. Right? You know, this is the 24-pin SMPS connector, and this is AGP connector. This is the silver, like it is showing, right? The graphic card we can able to insert it. Of course, there is giving a multiple graphic card also. Can able to insert it, and this is one SSD. This is a empty module that you can remove this one. Okay, one SSD, ME, NVMe M.2 type SSD. Can I put it directly? You can insert on a motherboard. It's a new type of motherboard. CMOS battery it is. The CMOS chip is somewhere located here. Can't able to see because it's very big. This is our bridge, back panel connections. So this is some 4+4, not a 4 it is, 8. 8-pin plus 8-pin system power connector, additional connector. Okay. Front panel connectors, SATA connectors. Again, this is another SSD, another SSD, another SSD. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 SSDs we can able to insert it. Okay, this is the model. MSA Intel motherboards. This is the cost. So based on your motherboard, which use lesser the cost, plus facilities. Very big motherboard. Use. This is SSD. See 57,000 rupees as motherboard it is. By 57,000 can easily purchase very good computer. Okay. Can purchase a small size tower server also. Okay, whatever it is, guys, it is a motherboard. So here is a pointing. This is CPU socket, RAM. Your ATX power connector is here. Okay, SATA cables, FATA cables. This is south bridge. Sorry, this is south bridge. This is north bridge. There is expansion slots we can able to connect. This is the back panel connector. So this is RAM slot. See how it is. RAM we can able to. So this is back panel connection. PS/2. PS/2 means for a mouse connector, keyboard connector. Olden days 2 are there. Nowadays we have only 1, but no PS/2 because we are having a USB. This is parallel port, and this is a VGA and ROM. Your network LAN connectors, RJ45 socket, audio connectors. So each connector, what is this? PS/2 personal system, USB universal bus, universal serial bus it is. This is AGP for a connecting monitor, 15 pin connectivity. This is serial pin to connect a modem, some COM ports kind of stuff. One second. Hello. చెప్పండి. వాడుతున్నానండి అప్లికేషన్. రమ్మండి వచ్చేస్తారు కార్డులు. This is LAN port, okay? So RJ45 for a LAN port, it is look like this. Okay, so this is another motherboard and their back panel connection. Okay, so this is about your basic motherboard, how it is look like, and different slots, how they will connect. Back panel, internal connections also. So you want to know what is this motherboard, how it is processors connected it? Better to check in YouTube like this videos. There are several videos. Computer assembling and de-assembling videos are there. Or you can put anything how to build a computer. So then you can see a motherboard connectivities and all. Okay. There are several demo sessions, workshops are there. Attend. At least you will understand what is computer, how it is look like. Okay. You can learn very big things also, but also learn very small. Okay. Last point here it is what is SMPS. Second one is what is SMPS? Switch mode power supply. I may mute. Okay. AT80X. Okay. So there is a two type of connectivity. Volt style it is 80 nowadays we are using 80X, but more 80X it is now. Earlier 20 pin 80X, now it is 24 pin 80X it is. Okay. Additionally, SMPS will give you another connector for motherboard that is 4 pin or 6 pin or 8 pin type of connector. Like you purchase a motherboard, compulsory check your 80 or 80X pin configuration plus with this additional power supply connectors also. Based on that, you have to take SMPS. Okay. Here it is. See, this is a 2024 pin connector. This is a PCA-E connector. That is what a 6 pin connector. Okay. That is a P4 MB connector. That is a 12 pin 12 volts connector. Yellow wire represent 12 volts. Red wire is 5 volts. Flappy drives are not there nowadays, but this is a flappy drive connector. Molex connectors are for a PATA type of drives. PATA interface drives, Molex connector. SATA interface drive, SATA connector. Exactly say what is SMPS. Our main power supply is 220 volts, 50 hertz frequency AC power supply. Our main power supply is suitable for electrical appliances like a fan, AC kind of stuff. Okay, but our electronic devices works based on a DC power supply. So SMPS converts this AC to DC and not one DC supply, it is different DC voltage levels. Plus 12 volts, minus 12 volts, plus 5 volts, plus 3.3 volts. So you can see this is color coding and the pin configurations, different voltage levels for each color. Okay, I'm not a hardware class, right? So we'll go to last point in this one. SMPS is every SMPS having a wattage range also. Every SMPS there is a 12 volts, minus 12 volts, plus 5 volts, plus 3.3 volts is there. Okay, but one SMPS to another SMPS, there is a wattage rating is there. The processor consume, for example, 50 watts. RAM consumes some 10 watts. Or motherboard total components is consuming some 100 watts. Your hard disk, okay, so your CD-ROM, so like that. Your devices are consumed certain watts, right? So there is working wattage level is there. Okay. So total wattage is required is, for example, 400 watts. You have to choose 400 to 50 and 500 watts, means higher than that. Okay, so 450, 500 watts you have to use. Nearby, near highest wattage you have to choose. Okay, this is what I am trying to say about a SMPS. Switch mode power supply converts AC to DC, and it contains 24 pin connector for going to motherboard, and there is a power connection for a hard disk and CD-ROM is there. Okay, that is it. This is only introduction to the secondary storage, but I will tell later about what is hard disk and their connectivities, partitions. We'll freshly discuss on Monday. Last one, introduction to secondary storage devices, overall devices. Okay, so we store a data to store data like a operating system, applications, or regular data we store in the different devices. Hard disk, floppy disk, tape drives, zip drives. These are all store the data based on the magnetic storage devices type. CD-ROM, DVD, and Blu-ray, you store data in the disk which you read and write using a optical means, laser light kind of stuff is there. Okay, so currently first hard disk, everybody knows hard disk. This is how hard disk is look like. Internal parts are like this. This is how hard disk is look. I will tell hard disk separately. That's why I'm going to another one. Hard disk, floppy disk. We are not using floppy. Floppy one size, maximum size is a 1.44 MB. So in a olden days, there is a separate class. So like a brotherly class type or sisterly class is there. Means they will teach you how to lock the floppy disk, how to use the floppy disk, how to safely keeping this floppy disk. Okay, so floppy disk store data, of course, in the early days, one complete operating system also stored in one single floppy disk. That much floppy disk management is there, but it is very, very small. It contains this magnetic material, so your data stores in this one only. Nowadays, it is very cost, and we cannot save one picture inside. Okay. Next one is digital data storage or DATs. Okay. So this is a cassette carriage, like you can see. This is also a magnetic tapes. Now, olden days we have audio tapes. Similarly, this is also like a audio tapes type only. Okay. stores data, stores data inside. Okay. So generally for a backup, it is the best solution for to store the backup data. You have taken a backup and it is better, cheaper solution for a back storing backup. You know, certain cloud services, if you go with backup services, they will cheaper solution. They suggest is your data only, digital audio tapes or digital data storage. Okay. And some places they use like in some places means CC cameras. CC cameras. Now we are people using in a shops, right? CC cameras, data stored in hard disk. So every few days, the previous data will be deleted. Okay, depends upon the hard disk capacity. But in major places, they record into this PDS. Once cassette completed, they will insert another cassette. They don't overwrite it. They will save the cassettes. So this is one that kind of stuff. Next is zip drives. Of course, these are all not using nowadays. Of course, still using is that using. So this tape drives kind of stuff we are using. Of course, hard disk still we are using. Tape drives we are using. Zip drives are using or not, I don't know. I've seen so many years back. Zip drives is look like a floppy drive only. Magnetic drive. Magnetic drive can store data, little higher data, like 100 MB, like that data you can store it. Mostly people to transfer operating system from one to another one, loading that kind of stuff, you will use it. Like there is 100 computers. So for example, there is a 20-30 computers are there. You have to install an operating system. What they will do? They will install OS in a one system. Okay. They'll copy entire OS, means there is a zip kind of reference copy. They will take it and restore into new computers for heavy data transmissions. Next one is CD DVD, guys. CD-ROMs. CD-ROMs are a very limited size, not that much limited. It's 700 MB CD-ROM. The look size is always same for CD and DVD also, but the storage size wise it is different. CD-ROM store 700 MB, DVD drive store 4.7 GB. 4.7 GB. Only thing is the density. Okay, the data density is different. Of course, CD DVDs are now people are using very less. If you want a CD DVD drive on your computer or a laptop, you have to purchase a separate one. Okay, separate DVD writer is there. Still, if you have it. Blu-ray is a heavy storage. Blu-ray drives are storing more data like 25 GB, 50 GB capacity. Blu-rays also available. Normally we don't see the Blu-ray kind of stuff, but if you go to PlayStations, you go to the PlayStation CDs are there, no? PlayStation, these kind of CDs, these are all Blu-ray DVDs only. There are Blu-ray only. Okay. But in general, just like you want to play Blu-ray disc, Blu-ray media disc, you can use any PlayStation which is having that CD facilities. For regularly drive like earlier days, CD drives, DVD drives, okay, cassette players kind of stuff is there. Now people are not purchasing because everything is online. Everything you can store in pen drives. external hard disk. Cheaper solutions are there. Easy solutions also. So that's what I'm trying to. Okay, guys, this is a storage, secondary storage devices explanation. Of course, in a hard disk, you know already how hard disks are there. So next class we will going to discuss about what is a hard disk and partitions, file systems, and differences between hard disk and SSDs, possible other any other storage kind of stuff. This is entirely thing is to compulsory read it, guys. So do not leave it. Always put a one question, that is what it is, and second question is this is the first question what it is. Second question is what is the differences. That's we can do it. Already I shared this PPT link, so videos I will forward by night. Okay, because I'm in office, it's not time.